When Pauline arrived in Africa, she didn't expect the danger ahead. Moving through the dense jungle, her heart raced. Among the swaying leaves and vines, she saw a huge, angry gorilla with dark, bristling fur. She could hardly believe her eyes. Panic set in, her mind racing with all the warnings from the guide about the untamed inhabitants of the jungle. Instinctively, she remembered the advice he had given: in the presence of a gorilla, play dead. Pauline lay still, her body trembling, trying not to make a sound. The gorilla approached, its eyes locked onto her. It was a terrifying moment, and Pauline could feel her heartbeat thundering in her chest. The gorilla sniffed the air, its enormous fingers lightly touching her. She dared not even breathe, the weight of its hand resting on her while its warm breath brushed against her cheek. Minutes passed like hours as the gorilla inspected her. Every second felt like an eternity, and in that moment, Pauline had no way of knowing if her decision to play dead would save her or seal her fate. The gorilla's dark, intelligent eyes bore into her soul. Then, to her utter surprise, the massive creature gently scooped her up in its powerful arms and began to carry her deeper into the jungle. Fear coursed through her veins as she clung to the gorilla, feeling like a helpless child being carried by a guardian. They reached a cave hidden deep in the jungle. Inside, Pauline realized the gorilla wasn't attacking but protecting her. It gently set her down on the cave floor and sat at the entrance, gazing out at the surrounding wilderness. Its eyes spoke of a deep wisdom and a quiet understanding of the world. Hours later, rescuers arrived, having followed the trail left behind by the jeep. They approached the cave cautiously, their eyes filled with amazement at the sight before them. The gorilla allowed them to get closer, its trust hard-earned but undeniable. With cautious steps, they reached Pauline and carefully lifted her to her feet. The gorilla, as if sensing that its duty was done, stood up and allowed the rescuers to take her. It cast one last glance at her before retreating into the jungle, its form disappearing into the depths of the wilderness.
If you liked the video, put a like and subscribe to the channel, where you will find a lot of interesting things.